Welcome to the Eat Better, Move Better, Live Better podcast presented by Flourish with Tracy, where we'll dive into the realms of holistic wellness, plant-based nutrition, yoga, and self-care to help you live your best life. Tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern for our special segments. Meditation Monday, start your week with mindfulness. Wellness Wednesdays, get the midweek boost you need. Sadhana Saturdays, dedicate weekends to personal growth. Join us as we explore and discuss all things to eat better, move better, and live better. Welcome. Today we're going to continue our journey through the Yamas with the second Yama, Satya. It's commonly translated as truthfulness. We can also see it as living in truth, because truth is not limited to simply telling facts or avoiding lies or speaking honestly. Satya is much deeper. It's about alignment between what we think, what we feel, what we say, and how we live. And it asks, am I living truthfully, not selectively, not performatively, not only when convenient, but authentically? Are you walking in your truth? Truth must be rooted in the first Yama, ahimsa, nonviolence. Truth can sometimes feel uncomfortable. Truth also liberates. Satya in Sanskrit means truth. It comes from the word sat. It also means reality and that which is enduring and genuine. It is also living in harmony with what is real. Truth is not merely factual correctness. It is sincerity, integrity, and congruence. A person may speak technically accurate words while being deeply dishonest energetically. For example, pretending to be fine while emotionally collapsing, saying yes while internally meaning no, performing spirituality while avoiding healing, or speaking kindly outward while internally holding resentment. The practice of Satya asks us to examine, where am I out of alignment? Truthfulness is not only about communication, it's about embodiment. Yoga teaches that suffering often increases when we resist reality. And this includes denying emotions, suppressing needs, avoiding truth, or pretending to be someone or something that we are not. Living in our truth, practicing Satya, invites us into honesty, not harshness, not brutality, just simply conscious honesty. When you pair Satya and ahimsa, you realize that all of the yamas are interconnected. Satya, truthfulness, cannot be separated from ahimsa, non-harm. Truth without compassion can become cruelty. Compassion without truth can become avoidance. Practicing the yamas through yoga asks for both. Many people justify harmful communication by saying, I'm just being honest. But honesty does not mean or give permission for aggression. For example, humiliating someone publicly, weaponizing personal information, speaking from anger without awareness, or using truth to dominate. Not one of those examples is Satya. Because if truth causes unnecessary harm through an ego-driven delivery. Ahimsa, nonviolence, or non-harm has been abandoned. So before speaking truth, stop and ask, is it true? Is it necessary? Is it compassionate? Is this the right timing? Am I speaking from awareness or emotional reactivity? And as we answer those questions, we may discover that sometimes silence is wiser than impulsive truth-telling. Sometimes compassion requires honesty, and sometimes honesty requires gentleness. Many people think that dishonesty only means lying, but untruth appears in subtle ways, and there are many forms of dishonesty. Dishonesty with others, exaggerating, manipulating, hiding intentions, pretending, false promises, performative behavior or gossip, saying what people want to hear instead of what is real. Sometimes we abandon truth to avoid conflict or gain approval, maintain an image, or to feel accepted. But every time we betray truth repeatedly, we are creating an internal fragmentation, and our nervous system begins to feel misaligned. Another way is to be dishonest with ourselves. Self-deception may be the deepest form of untruth. Pretending that we're not hurt, denying exhaustion, ignoring unhealthy patterns, rationalizing toxic behavior, avoiding grief, suppressing needs, remaining in denial about reality. Self-deception often develops as protection. Sometimes truth feels overwhelming, but avoiding truth does not remove suffering, it just prolongs it. Practicing Satya asks, can I be honest about what I truly feel? Another untruth is emotional masking, hiding behind a facade. Many people become skilled at performing, smiling while struggling, helping while depleted, appearing calm while internally overwhelmed. And over time, this creates emotional disconnection. Practicing truthfulness, living in your truth through Satya, invites authenticity, not oversharing every emotion impulsively, but no longer abandoning yourself internally. And when you're able to understand your truth, you then begin to address your ego. Because the ego often fears truth, because truth disrupts identity. And sometimes people cling to false versions of themselves to feel safe or important, to be admired, or to feel in control. Truth may require admitting to yourself or to others, I was wrong, I need help, I'm hurting, I'm afraid, this is unhealthy, this path no longer aligns. And in those moments, we can feel very vulnerable. But understand that practicing Satya through truthfulness creates freedom, because false identities require constant maintenance. Truth allows relaxation. Walking and living in your truth through Satya is not about becoming flawless. It's just about being real. Sometimes spiritual spaces can also become distorted by untruths. We take on a spiritual ego and a false sense of truth, pretending to be constantly peaceful, bypassing pain, acting spiritually superior, hiding human emotions, or performing some sort of enlightenment. True spirituality includes honesty about being human And it is okay to be human. Being truthful through Satya means to be authentic, vulnerable, and to walk with humility. When you are living in your truth, Satya will ask you to speak consciously. And how you speak and communicate will reveal your alignment. Speak clearly. Many people avoid direct communication because they fear discomfort. Instead, they may suppress, resent silently, expect others to read their mind or hint at what they're trying to say. Truthful communication creates clarity. For example, that hurt me. I need support. I cannot commit to that. I need rest. I disagree respectfully. Truthful speech reduces confusion and hidden resentment. Another way to communicate through Satya is to listen truthfully, hearing and listening honestly. Many people do not listen to understand, they listen to defend, interrupt, to fix, or respond. Truthful listening requires presence. Sometimes the deepest truth emerges in silence. And in understanding boundaries, truthfully, are deeply connected to Satya. Every time we say yes while internally saying no, we are moving away from the truth. Truthful boundaries may sound a little like this. I do not have the capacity for this. That behavior is not acceptable. I need space. I cannot continue this dynamic. Satya teaches that honesty protects integrity. And then begin to notice. Notice your body, because your body often communicates your truth before your mind accepts it. And it will show up as chronic tension, exhaustion, digestive issues, emotional heaviness, anxiety or shallow breathing, a dysregulation with your nervous system. If you are not paying attention to the truth that your body is sending to you, you may be misaligned internally. As your body will recognize unsafe environments, emotional suppression, dishonesty, or burnout long before you are consciously aware. Satya includes listening to your body honestly. Your body frequently speaks truth through sensation. You can ask yourself questions. What am I forcing? Where do I feel constriction? What truth am I avoiding? What is my body communicating? Listen to what your body is saying. Listen honestly. And then also begin to understand how living in your truth shows up in our modern culture and times. Our modern culture often rewards your image or your facade over authenticity. And many people feel pressured to appear to be something that they just aren't. They feel that they need to appear successful or healed, productive, spiritually evolved, or emotionally fine. And social media can really encourage this performative behavior rather than truth. Satya asks, who am I when no performance is required? Satya asks us to release comparison, false identity, and external validation. Performance is exhausting. Truth is grounding. So I'd like to invite you to a short reflection practice. And close your eyes if that's comfortable. Taking a slow, deep breath in. And exhale slowly out, bringing your awareness inward. And without judgment, ask yourself, where in my life am I fully aligned? Where am I pretending? What truth have I been avoiding? What emotions need acknowledgement? Do I communicate honestly and compassionately? Do I abandon my truth to keep peace? Take a breath. Imagine what it would feel like to live with greater alignment, to no longer perform or suppress, to no longer betray your inner truth and knowing. Take another breath and silently affirm to yourself, I'm willing to see clearly. I'm willing to live in my truth. Take a breath in and out. Open your eyes. Take another cleansing breath in and out. As you are fully awake and aware, know that Satya becomes embodied through practice daily. Daily, you can speak honestly with kindness, acknowledge your emotions truthfully, apologize sincerely, and set clear boundaries. Admit your mistakes. Ask for help if you really need it. Listen without being defensive. Reduce exaggeration. Notice any self-deception and honor any signals that your body sends you. And always align your actions with your values. Truth does not require perfection. Truth requires willingness. Some truths emerge gradually, and that's okay. Satya, living in your truth, is a practice of continual alignment. Living in your truth is not merely spoken. Your truth lives in your choices, your relationships, your boundaries, your awareness of yourself, your emotional honesty, and your integrity. Living truthfully creates inner stability because eventually untruths create exhaustion. False identities are heavy. Suppressed emotions are heavy. Pretending is heavy. And in the beginning, truth may feel a little uncomfortable, but that's temporary. The more you practice, the more alignment creates freedom. Living in your truth through Satya invites you to live more consciously, more authentically, more courageously, not perfectly, but truthfully. So please repeat silently or out loud, with one hand on your heart and one on your belly. I honor the truth within myself. I release the need to perform. May my thoughts, words, and actions align. May I speak honestly with compassion. May I listen deeply and respond consciously. May I recognize truth without fear. And may authenticity guide my path. Take a breath in and release your hands. Thank you for sharing this practice of Satya today. And may it continue to unfold within you gently and with honesty. May your authenticity align with what is real. Namaste. Thanks for tuning in. I hope today's insights help you on a personal journey towards a healthier, happier life. Don't forget to join every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern for more self-care and holistic wellness tips. Before you go, make sure to comment, click the bell, like, and subscribe buttons for upcoming episode notifications. Be sure to always consult a medical professional before making any major changes regarding your health, diet, or routine. In the meanwhile, stay motivated, stay inspired, and remember, every step you take is one step closer to a better you. Until next time, keep flourishing, and as always, may all be well.